about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania.
Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to just beat Hector? To take him out of WWE after everything he did for you? You might have done permanent, and now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice. Your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at...
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my...
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're...
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a...
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make
Good.
it.
I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO?
That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture.
And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Up into the torture rack. Boom! Feast your eyes.
Fighting in the parking lot. Concrete and catastrophe everywhere.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Slam down with authority. Measured knee drop. Effective leg lariat. Up into the torture rack.
I don't see them get...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down.
No, I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe...
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and...
Good boy.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next...
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders, and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground. Rollins
Up into the torture rack. Pow!
Rollins with a reversal.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. He's gotta be rocked after taking yet another blow to the head. Inverted DDT.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
What a display of strength here.
Straight into that shopping cart.
Pushing the opponent out of the cart there.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Cuts the attack off.
Ah, a hellacious backstabber.
Oh, down by the DDT.
Leg lariat.
Mounting their...
Versatility from Rollins.
Ripcord lariat.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And he counters.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Up into the torture rack. Pow!
Bam! Leg lariat.
And yep, he's bleeding now. That one opened him up good.
Looking to get the hell out of that.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Oh, leg lariat connects.
There's one. Y dos. This third one makes it.
Caught with the leg lariat.
Rollins is in real danger now.
Up into the torture rack. Boom! Feast your eyes.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver. Fist directly to the gut.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Inverted DDT.
Oh. Sling blade.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Rollins steers clear of that.
Superman punch! He's got control.
Oh, the knee directly into the face.
Stomping the leg.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
I've only ever seen stuff like this in video games, guys.
This is some creepy stuff.
He is siphoning the soul out of his opponent.
I don't...
You really don't know how to stay gone.
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck.
The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what the suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
Hoisted up and driven down with Emerald Flosion. Has him wrangled. Brutal knee right to the face.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Boot connects right on target.
Vicious arm stomp.
Uh-oh. Dark matter.
And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him open.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Evades the attack.
Ah, that's what he gets for acting.
High above.
Oh my God!
He's trying to stand up, but he doesn't know where he is.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't...
This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want...
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector... And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between...
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me.
Extreme rules.
You think a few chairs and kendo stick?
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker. And all it cost you was your soul. And Hector's livelihood. And my respect. That probably... You know, I respected the heck out of you for stepping away to spend time with your family. but I cannot believe this is the example you set for them.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one.
No.
Wow. I thought I knew you. I guess I never did. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest.
Starting to sound like you're...
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man...
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Funny thing about comebacks.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here, but here we are. Main event, WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past...
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
The following is an Extreme Rules match, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Reinstated and ready, the former archetype looks to complete his comeback.
I spent a year watching this man throw away his reputation, his legacy to get here. He broke every rule, and now he's in a match where there aren't any. That doesn't sit right with me.
And yet, here he is. WrestleMania. Extreme Rules, title on the line. Maybe this is exactly where he's supposed to be.
With Heyman in his corner, Braun Breaker steps in as a champion to be feared.
With all the talk about how much the archetype has improved and changed over the last year, there's not been nearly enough focus.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, the One! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
This man has broken protocol, trust, even locker rooms to get here. And now he's in the kind of match where that doesn't matter. Extreme rules.
The history books don't care how you got here. They only care who's wearing the title at the end.
And that is why this match is perfect for both of them. Braun earned it. The former archetype took it. Tonight, we found out which one gets to walk away with the prize.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Breaker embroiled by his opponent.
Face, meet knee.
And Breaker turns the tables.
Goodness, standing moonsault on the mark. Still early in this match, not quite gonna end it like that. Right on top of the dome.
We're here at WrestleMania where tonight's survival is the only strategy.
Well, crisscross action and bang! Rolling elbow finds the mark.
Three big.
Kevin Owens has shown up at WrestleMania with receipts.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
KO is in the ring.
KO now! And a stunner!
Oh man, that just changed this whole match.
Boom! For the title!
An early kick out for the challenger.
This match has been going for a little while, and that's all adding up.
Oh, wow! Lights out. Uh-oh! Dark matter! Insecurity. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Well, he has a shovel now. Good luck.
Bam! With the tackle.
Taking a beating from a shovel.
Pin attempt by the champion. Kick out before the ref's count.
He came out here tonight prepared for a lengthy match. He's just getting started.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Yeah, Braun's explosive intensity getting cranked up. Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Being dropped like that can leave the champion in severe trouble. Oh, man, you felt that.
Oh, I don't care who you are. Getting hit with a shovel definitely hurts. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Clothesline!
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Round we go, and driven down in a side slam.
Gets out of dodge.
Oh, clothesline. I love to see this. I challenge you to find anyone more talented than this man right here.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
He's got him caught. Boom! A knee right to the face.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
And he saw that coming from Braun.
Bang! Rolling elbow finds the mark.
Once again, it's...
Setting up their opponent. A flipping DDT.
The champ is in a world of trouble right now.
Uziguri on the ear.
Picked up and
swinging side slam.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun needs to start
walking the ropes. Eliminated elbow.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
And this is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst their challengers have to offer.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now.
And there's no backing down here. They want to see who the better man is.
Showing their willpower, their refusal to back down.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. That powerbomb was absolute. The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Is anyone surprised?
Wait a second.
He just knocked Heyman out cold.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
What's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone as the most dangerous man in WWE. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. After everything you've done, I thought you would have stooped even lower and sided with Heyman. You two seem meant for each other.
I am the WWE.
At least we can agree on that last part. In any event, now it's time to prove you can stand on your own by defending your championship.
I will dominate whoever you put in my way. So what do you got?
What do you think of this title match?
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Obviously, I was born to be champion. Just took a minute to fix everyone else's mistakes.
It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, you know, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying.
Do you think I'd ever open?
You never know. If it was.
I just got this.
Okay, well, since apparently.